Good evening and welcome back to Braemar Arena. Game 3 of 3 coming right up. It is week 2 of the Beauty League, season 8. And we'll drop the puck in about about a minute between Tria and Element. So Tria is wearing black. Run through the roster real quick. Travis Boyd, Danny Cristo, Nick Swaney, Stephen Fogarty, Alex Coop Miners, and Vinny Lettieri up front. On defense, Mitchell Wolf, Ryan Chesley, Mitch Reinke, Demetrius Kumozi, Nate Schmidt, and in goal, Troy Grosnick. And for Element, they're wearing blue. Luke Leyland, Robbie Jackson, Bobby Brink, CJ Suis, Eric Holla, and Riley Tufty up front. On defense, Dennis Cholowski, Connor Mayer, Jake Middleton, Derek Forbort, and Benton Mass. And in goal, Carter McPhail. My name is John Connolly, and we have a crack crew. My engineer, Ray. Got 2 camera operators, video replay, all coming to you from Flow Sports. And let's get you a little understanding of what's at stake here. In the game that just ended, Tradition ran their record to 2-0, beating Minnesota, the other 1-0 team in that game. Tria won last week, so if Tria wants to stay at the top of the table, Coach Ben Clymer's Charges need to win this game. Otherwise, they're going to be back to 1-1, 500, bunched up with Element, Minnesota, and who won the first game? Either Walser or Anderson Group won. So, yeah, I'm telling you, this is an important game. Not so much for Tria, but certainly for Element that lost last week. Of the 6 teams, 4 reached the playoffs, so you don't want to get too far behind the other teams. You want to keep pace, and making the playoffs is all you really need to do because there's a semifinal, and the 4 seed could easily beat the 1 seed with a good game at the end. So you just got to get into that top 4. And I think the team that wins isn't even like seeded 1 through 4. I think they get their choice of opponent. 2 23-minute halves. 23 goes on the board. The puck is dropped, and we are off. Dennis Cholowski finding Holla. Over to Forbert. Down in the corner. Holla runs it down. Nate Schmidt. There's a good scoring chance early for Cholowski, but a huge save made by Grosnick. Cholowski, that pass does not connect. Foot race in the corner. Tufty taking the body on defender Nate Schmidt. Puck turns over and off to the races. Vinny Lettieri, he didn't play last week. It's his Beauty League debut for the season, and he goes 5-hole. It lights the lamp. Vinny Lettieri puts Tria on top 1-0 early. So you may notice Vinny Lettieri, green gloves, green hat. He is now property of the Minnesota Wild, signing a contract with them a couple weeks ago. Vinny Lettieri played his college hockey at the University of Minnesota, same place his grandfather Lou Nanny once played. And prior to that, he played Minnetonka High School. Prior to that, when he was a peewee, he actually played hockey for Edina. And Edina Youth Hockey Association's home rink is Braemar Arena, where we are standing right now. So a homecoming, if you will. Seuss has Middleton trailing. There's a good scoring chance down low, and unable to get it past the goaltender was Mayer. He got in close on Grosnick, and you get eclipsed if you get in too close. So what we saw in the middle game today, Jason Zucker had a couple chances where he shot early. Didn't seem like he was really wrangling for a great shot. He shot before he could do any of that. What he was doing was he was releasing the puck before goaltender Jared Moe could get set. And as a result, scored some nice goals when you least expected it. Chesley out with Coop Miners. Christo had 5 goals last week. Plays in the English League. Forbert, draw one back to Ranke. Short pass Fogarty, he pokes it down deep. Fogarty, one of 3 players with Edina Youth Hockey Association, Edina high school hockey ties, playing for the Wild organization, or, well, I guess I'm counting Jimmy Clark, who was just drafted, right? Lettieri, Fogarty. Oh, this one's all the way down, and short pass played over to Derek Forbert. He headmans the puck. There's Leyland, and backhand pass rink wide. Zone entry, Leyland trailing. Centering pass, that bounces through the slot area. And up the left-hand side. Zone entry, Fogarty. Trying to jam it in down low. Is Demetrius Kumonzi. He's an interesting one. He played collegiately for Arizona State. Showing now with Idaho. They've got him with an assist, but he didn't play last week that I know. He would have noticed him out there. Lettieri with another one. That's 10-hole. You go 5-hole twice, that's 10-hole. 2-0, Vinny Lettieri with both. Nice goal. So Demetrius Kumonzi, he played some youth hockey in Minnesota, Mounds View. I think he might have played in Edina for a while. He played some youth hockey in Arizona. Played high school hockey with Edina, college hockey with Arizona. And he's fun player to watch because he's super fast. Highly skilled. Chalosky, zone entry. Nice pass from Tufte. Down low to Holla. Rebound hits the post, and they tidy it up. It's the 3rd time that's a charm. That gets Elements on the board. A little blocked out here. I didn't have the cleanest view. I couldn't tell if it was Holla or if he's just going to get an assist on that one. We'll listen to public address announcer extraordinaire Adam Abrams. AA with the call. Holla gets credit for the goal. Unassisted. Boyd. He's got Lettieri. Lettieri going for the hat trick early. Spinorama. He got the goaltender down, and a huge save by Carter McPhail. Lettieri's fun to watch in Beauty League. He had a real good Beauty League season last year. One of the leading scorers, working hard every week. Gensel also one of the leading scorers last year. But Lettieri was a force. They find him on the right-hand side. So he's related to Lou Nanny on his mother's side, but his father, a professional athlete himself. Goalkeeper for the Minnesota Kicks back in the late 70s, maybe into the early 80s. Stretch pass up ice. Christo, 5 goals last week, looking to get on the board this. Buys some time. Out at the neutral zone. He hits Coop Miners. Christo tries to jam it home. Puck turns over, and it's Robbie Jackson on a breakaway. Solo man. Oh, he hits the post. Puck's got some paint on it. Over, picked up by Suis. And Forbert can't get through Christo. On the turnover, right-hand side. Kumonzi pulls it wide. Centering pass. Nobody home, gets back to the point. Chesley with a rocket, and that's blocker pad. Wonder Woman save from Carter McPhail with those wristbands. Or was that Almighty Isis? Get my female superheroes confused. Jackson fires it wide off the bounce. That triggers a breakout for Tria. Jackson Forbert. And now Seuss on the bounce. He hits Forbert. Seuss trailing. He takes a shot. That one snaps just wide. And it's picked up by DK. Kumonsi can be a mouthful. Demetrius Kumonsi. So you may hear me call him DK. Early game today. What was the goalie's name? Croy Kokendorfer. I abbreviated that one to Cookie. Here's Swaney. Sometimes your name's a little long for the flow of play-by-play in a fast-paced league like DBL. Reinke with a shot. Glove save. McPhail 8 minutes deep into this one. It's Middleton heading up ice. It's Leyland. Over to Chalowski. Bouncing puck. Turnover. Schmidt. Tria up ice. Reinke the trailer. Oh, the pass does not connect. It kind of fizzled off the stick. Wasn't a clean pass. Weak side. There's a shot from Swaney. Picked up by Reinke. On the bounce. Schmidt. Slot area. Swaney. Looking for one last pass. And oh, up under the bar. Nate Schmidt. Take a bow. What a beauty that was. All he can do is smile as he goes back to center ice. Schmidt liked that one. That makes it 3-1. Tria on top. Zone entry for Chalowski. Plays right side Holla. Middleton from the blue line. Top of the circle. Fakes the shot. Makes the pass. Chalowski. Left-hand side Holla. Centering pass. This one hits a skate boot. Bounces high over into the corner. And eventually running it down on the bounce off the wall. Tria. They head up ice. Swaney takes the pass. And a little tip looking down low. He kind of skipped it into the slot for Stephen Fogarty. Almost a finish, not quite. Fogarty gets the puck settled. Goaltender down, looking for the, oh, he was looking to, I think, find the pass over to Reinke when he didn't see that materializing. I think he tried to bank it in off the goaltender's back. Fogarty up ice, 2-on-1, Mayer back. Reinke's got a trailer option as well. 5-hole, that's 15 holes. 3 of the 4 goals right through the legs of McPhail. First 2, Lettieri. This one, Fogarty and McPhail. Back to the drawing board. He's going to have to give some thought to what do I need to do. These guys seem to be exploiting that. DBL is wide open. This is not a goaltender-friendly league in any way, shape, or form. But he's got to find a way to close up that 5-hole if they're going to keep making that move on him. 3 goals through the 5-hole. Zone entry. Pass made to Mass. Mass skips it out to the blue line. Tufte. Lettieri almost with the steal. Tufte once again. He takes a shot. Tufte's an interesting one. I really enjoyed seeing him play last year in the Beauty League. He showed incredible touch, wonderful hands, great skills for a big man. He's at least 6'4" and not thin. He's a big power forward. And then when the NHL season started, he was an up-down guy. Didn't get to spend the whole season in the NHL and just signed a contract with a new team. I think he's still kind of on a 2-way contract, meaning they don't lock him in at the NHL rate, I believe. And Tufte with Colorado now, joining the Avalanche. Fun player to watch. Lettieri, what a nice job finding Mitchell Wolf, who skates the perimeter. A little bit of a flyby, went past the net, came out the other side. Short pass, Chesley. Chesley, he's not afraid to take it into traffic. Tried to split Jackson and Seuss, but they end up taking possession away. Now it's Seuss working against Wolf, who gets it to Letary. Little curl. Letary already sporting that green helmet and green gloves as he's joined the Minnesota Wild organization. Saw the same thing in the last game with players that had joined Colorado, sporting some blue. Nice pass here. Jackson over to Forbert, back to Jackson, back to Forbert. A little one-timer by C.J. Seuss, not fooling the goaltender Grosnick. He makes the glove save, and that starts the breakout for Tria. Kumonsi down into the corner. Over to Reinke, top of the circle. Makes the pass. Kumonsi. I'm sorry, that's Coop Miners. Zone entry, Seuss. Chalosky, backhand shovel shot. Can't quite get it up over the goaltender, Grosnick. And now we're headed the other way. This one gets past Kumonsi. He's going to coast off for the line change. Fresh legs coming out in the replacements for Tria. Talked to a parent of one of the players in the second game and just noticing some of the players winded, which is why they're out here getting in shape for the upcoming season. Left-hand side, Christo. Into the slot, Wolf. Wolf's working against Brink. Over to Schmidt. Brink's been pretty quiet thus far. Great player from Minnetonka High. It's Leyland. Leyland, breakaway. And a huge kick save by Grosnick. And the pounce, Troy Grosnick, showing with Nashville. That's Brink over to Middleton. He shoots that one just wide. And the puck turns over. Here comes Fogarty the other way. Fogarty's got Schmidt trailing. Gets around the defender. Mass. Can't get the shot off, however. Fogarty. Chesley in the slot. Rolls through the hole in the stick. Played over to Swaney. He fans. Turnover. And now head manning the puck. This is Middleton. He's got two trailers. Middleton goes up near side. Top corner. Can't quite finish. It rolls off the goaltender's shoulder over the crossbar. Up to Fogarty. This one rolls through his stick. Adam Abrams said something that got the crowd excited. I don't know if it was the TV giveaway. Element makes televisions. Might have been announcing the TV giveaway. Tufte out of the corner. Knifing into the slot. Tufte with a shot. Goaltender needs a moment as that one caught him kind of bad in the mask. And going to pause the game here for Grosnick to tend to the mask. I don't know if it got up under the gobbler and maybe the gobbler was loose that covers the Adam's apple, or if he had a bent part of the metal on the mask, but safety first. These guys need to be in shape and healthy for the upcoming hockey season. Forbert picks the puck up on the bounce, buying some time over in front of the benches. He plays out rink wide. Mayer skates up under it. He works down to the corner against Chesley. Swings behind the goal. Makes the pass to Holla. He operates Gretzky's office, and what a save made by Troy Grosnick. Denying him point blank. Puck bouncing around, and eventually they bank a stretch pass up to Holla. Tufte trailing. Tufte takes the pass, curls off to the half wall. Tufte can't finish. Nice save made by Grosnick. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this, the opening half. Slot, Forbert going for the finish. Can't quite get it over to the backhand and around the goaltender. It goes wide. Through the slot. Mayer was there. A little too far in front of him. It's Tria the other way. Fogarty. Kumatzi on his right. He plays over to Swaney on the left. Turnover. Holla. They're waiting for some help. Sees he's got Robbie Jackson. Robbie Jackson can't get the deflection there. Puck down into the corner. Jackson working against Kumonsi. Holla. Right-hand side, Middleton. So we've got a coaching swap here for Element. They trail in this game, and coaches listed are Paul Fletcher and Mark Parrish, but it's actually Ben Hankinson. Lettieri, nice pass over to Reinke, broken up by goaltender Carter McPhail. Right-hand side, Middleton. He's got Chalowski in the slot. Suis, one last pass down to Middleton. And Lettieri stretching it up ice for Boyd. What a grab. Beautiful catch. Travis Boyd denied. Huge glove save by McPhail. 5 minutes to go in the opening half. Game opened up a little bit. It's still 4-1. Tradition on top. Chalowski out of the corner. Leaves it for Robbie Jack. Down low, bouncing puck. Middleton can't finish. Banks it up to Schmidt. Oh, outside of the netting. Outside netting of the goal. Game's opened up for some reason. We'll see if these teams get a little bit more disciplined in trying to lock it down. Middleton, Chalowski. Boyd leaves it for Nate Schmidt. Stretch pass Reinke. Lettieri behind him. Boyd tracking toward the goal now. Looking for a tip. Nope. Gets possession of it. Trying to find a way through the goaltender. Got it around him, but the puck is cleared out of the goal mouth. Beautiful play by the defender. Give me a number here. Who was that? Got to give some credit where it's due. Yeah, that was Benton Mass. Reinke, he lets it go. Wide and high. Wraps out to Boyd. Back into his own end. Snaps it up to Reinke. This is a pass down low to Lettieri. He tried to give back, but it's Forbert with the steal. Left-hand side, Bobby Brink. Right-hand shot, curls into his forehand. There's a one-timer. Fanning on it is Leyland. Leyland played his high school hockey at St. Michael Albertville. And made a state tournament appearance when he was there. Maybe two. Boyd down low. Gets this back to Wolf. His shot gets knocked down by the other number 6, Leyland. Great job getting into that shot blocking lane, that shooting lane, that shot blocking path, if you will. Going for the one-timer is Leyland. That bounces off of his stick, and they play it out top to Chesley. Chesley, backhander into the slot. So for some reason they're playing music during the game. A little Kick by the Ocean there. Funny story about how that song was written and got the title. Nothing, it's PG rated, nothing unusual. Oh, Lettieri around Forbert. And he lights the lamp. It's a hat trick for Vinny Lettieri. We're still in the first half. 5-1's your score. Hats are flying. And it is Tria out to an early lead. Christo looks. He wants to see what the hat says. Christo. He wanted to see if he was going to keep it. He wanted to see if he was going to put it on the mat. I don't know what he wanted to see, but it's funny that it mattered what the hat was. He wanted to check it out. Cristo had 5 last week, and now Lettieri with 3. Holla, zone entry. Wolf got an assist on that. Play it over to Mayer. Cuts to his forehand. Working against Chesley. Nice save made by Grosnick. Tufte down low. Rebound. Played to Holla. Back to Tufte. Back to Holla. Tips into that corner. Puck bounces to Forbert. Giants out there between Forbert and Tufte. Those are some big, big beauty leaguers. Final minute of play in the opening half. Kumonsi working his way up ice. Head of steam as he comes in on Holla, who forces him wide. Makes the pass to Cristo. Over to Coop Miners. Huge save by McPhail. And now a stretch pass the other way. A little too far for Eric Holla. Coop Miners. Short pass doesn't connect to Cristo. McPhail's going to play it. Chalosky out of the corner. He snaps this one up ice. Middleton, zone entry. Down low, Tufte. Denied. Huge save by Grosnick. Into the slider. Grosnick with another save. He robs Chalosky. Beautiful scoring chances there for Element. What can you say? You've got Coach Ben Hankinson on the bench. He's watching this unfold. They're down 5-1, and they have beautiful pressure like that, but nothing gets past Grosnick. What can you say other than keep doing what you're doing? Because eventually the dam will break, and maybe they can cut into this 4-goal lead. At halftime, 5, Tradition. 1 for Tria. No, excuse me, 1 for Element. 5-1. Tria is beating Element, not Tradition. That was last game. Tria 5, Element 1. John Conley here for FloHockey. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. A little break. I'm going to catch my breath. You folks do the same. And we're back. Element Electronics started with a simple belief that every home should have access to televisions with the latest technology. Element is the only TV company to assemble products in the U.S. The company's Winsboro, South Carolina factory assembles millions of TVs each year. So that's a little bit about Element, one of our league sponsors. And Tria is proud to provide world-class orthopedic and sports medicine care for the athletes in the Beauty League. Whether you're a professional athlete or weekend warrior, you'll get the same expert orthopedic care when you are treated by Tria. So that's a little bit about our sponsors. And there's a goal for Tria. Boom goes the Dynamite. They get on the board quickly in the second half. It is now 5-2. Boy, Holla's got the game face on. Holla and Tufte. Bouncing puck played over to the sidewall. This is Tufte. Christo with the steal. He plays Schmidt. Zone entry for Tria. And they hit the trailer. Chesley looking for a tip down low. Sweeney the target. Played out top, Christo. Schmidt rolls it back to goaltender Grosnick. And now a snap past Chesley on the zone entry, top of the circle. He takes a shot. Beautiful glove save made by Carter McPhail, but he couldn't get the grab to stop the play, and now they're pinned back in their own end. Tria working the perimeter, playing it out top for Wolf. Down low, Sweeney in the corner. Stolen, Wolf. Seuss, zone entry. Fogarty. Right-hand side, Wolf going toward the goal. He finishes this one off. Mitchell Wolf with a beautiful goal. As Tria regains that 4-goal lead, it is now 6-2. So let's talk about Zahat Puck. Bernatello's is the name parent company of several frozen pizza brands you've probably seen. Pizza Corner, Orbs, more popular in the Midwest are Bellateria and Brewpub Lots of Matza. Anyway, that company is promoting their pizzas with the Beauty League, and Zahat Puck is named for them. So each coach standing on the bench is near a goal light, and when they flip the switch for the next 2 minutes, any goals their team scores with the light on will count double. So when you get a 6-2 game like this, Coach Ben Hankinson over there is doing the math, saying, I don't know if we can get 4 goals, but we can get 2. And if they get the 2 at the right time with the lamp on, they can tie this score up at 6. Kumansi tracking toward the goal. Shot from Boyd failed off of his stick. He was trying to find a big wrister here, but it was a big McPhail as goaltender Carter just waited him out. Played up for Mayer, and elementary, my dear Connor. Mayer with the goal. He had 2 last week, 1 today. That makes it a 6-3 game. And Element taking that instruction from Coach Ben Hankinson to heart. I don't know that I've ever seen a Beauty League team with 11 guys on the bench. That's a deep bench here for Element. Usually it's 8, 9, or 10. I think they've got 11. Leyland, zone entry. Brink, pass a little too far for him. Brink was flat-footed because he was standing at the blue line trying to stay on sides. This one's skipped up off the glass. Up ahead, Middleton runs it down. Boyd, zone entry. He's got Lettieri. Boyd uses Lettieri as a decoy, and he tucks that one in like a mother with a newborn, tucking that one in. That is a beautiful goal for Travis Boyd, making it 7-3. Drop pass here for Lettieri. Goes for the finish. And oh, McPhail is angry. Another 5-hole. Lettieri has a hat trick +1. His first, second, and fourth went right between the legs. And you can see McPhail is, it's kind of, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, that's fool me 3 times from just Lettieri alone, with another one of the goals he's given up going through the 5-hole. And McPhail's front, you could see, we don't have a camera on him right now, but you could see he's in the cage trying to figure this out. This is not a goalie-friendly league. Let's be honest. Any save you make is a good one. It's like being a lacrosse goalie. If you ever stop anything, it's a miracle. But these guys are here for a reason, to get ready for the upcoming season. And they'd like to make some saves. And that 5-hole has been his nemesis today, as 4 of the 8 goals have gone between the legs. So we'll keep an eye and see if he can, I think just for his sanity, he wants to deny Lettieri through the legs before he goes home tonight. 16 minutes to go in this 23-minute second half in the nightcap here. Chalosky pulls it over to the side wall into the slot area. Forbert looks off the shot, makes the pass instead. This one doesn't get through. It deflects off Lettieri. Chalosky picks it up on the bounce. Everybody's onside. Well, they're not. Hala enters the zone before either Forbert or Tufte made it out. And a rare whistle in DBL action. Face-off coming in front of the Element bench. My French isn't very good, but Robbie Jackson plays for HC, which would be Hockey Club La Chaux-de-Fonds in the Swiss League. Robbie Jack wearing number 8 here for Element. So that's what's neat. You got a lot of NHL, some up-down guys, kind of AHL, some appearances in the NHL. Get some ECHL guys. Get a lot of college guys. But we've got foreigners. We got Alex Koop-Miners from the Swedish league, Orsa IK. Earlier game, we had someone in the English league. Oh, that's this one, Danny Cristo. The Swiss league. It's fun stuff. Jackson, shot, big save. 2 passes later, Mayer cuts to his forehand. Keeps it on his stick, takes a shot easily into the mitt of Grosnick. Koop-Miners up the left-hand side. Give and go with Chesley. Zone entry, top of the circle, back to Chesley. Takes the shot. Nice save made by McPhail. Up ice, Wolf gathers it. Little escape move. Wolf trailing. So Wolf has green gloves, green hat, just like some of these players, Fogarty. But Wolf is not property of the Minnesota Wild. He's a college player from Bemidji State. Jackson looking for a tip. Oh my goodness. A beautiful deflection. That's Middleton from Jackson, tipping that one up and past Troy Grosnick. That makes this an 8-4 game. 13 minutes to go. Neither team yet flipping on the switch for Zahat puck when goals count double. Middleton, beautiful goal. It's one of the defensemen on the Minnesota Wild. Middleton, now he's going for the finish down low. Makes the pass instead, backhand pass. And one last pass to Brink in the slot. He could not get the shot released. When the net got nudged, they blew the whistle. Brink in the face-off spot. Draw one, however, by Fogarty. Schmidt plays this give and go. Back with Fogarty. Puck turns over and out comes Element. Running underneath it is Brink. Brink working against Kumonsi. Leyland over to Brink down low. Can't get the puck flat at first. Second time's a charm. Shot from Middleton never comes, but he does manage to keep possession. And there's Middleton on the back door. Denied with a huge save. That's the save of the night made by Troy Grosnick. 3 games, probably somewhere close to 45 goals. Some good saves, but none as good as that one. I will unofficially declare that the save of the night, Troy Grosnick. Yeah, it's an absolute beauty. Forbert fakes the shot. Oh, a little changeup. That was truly a changeup. He tried to take the big windup, got everybody frozen. Goaltender's kind of fixed, trying to block that angle. And then nice shot, nice save. And he changed it up a little bit, looking for maybe kind of an off-speed pitch, a little deflection, if you will, down low. Brink in the corner. Working against Kumonsi. This is played out to Swaney. We're into the final half of the second half, the final quarter, if you will, in the nightcap here. So winding things down, and we got a good finish up coming. If Element can keep applying the pressure like they do there. Tufte tries to shovel this one up high. Glove save, however, made for Grosnick. And over on that Element bench, Ben Hankinson flipping the switch. Goals count double if they score. This 8-4 could go 8-6, 8-8, and be tied before you know it, if they can get anything past Grosnick, who's played very, very well tonight. Hala out of the corner, he rolls it back to Mayer. Fakes the shot, makes the pass. Forbert back to Hala. Whoa! Trying to track that top corner. Big blocker pad saved by Grosnick. Tufte in the slot. Out high, Hala. Positions mean nothing in Beauty League. You see these guys interchangeably moving around. Defenseman down low. We had Middleton tip a shot in not long ago. Got guys like Hala seeking out the umbrella tip. It's a spot pass. Running up under is Lettieri. Chesley's going to leave it for him. Oh, up under the bar. Vinny Lettieri, his 5th goal of the night, and that might have been the prettiest one. It's a missile strike up under the bar. Makes it 9-4. And that hot puck time is halfway burned for Element. And Tria has yet to flip the switch. So with less than 10 minutes to go, a 5-goal lead, they are looking pretty good. Lettieri wants some help. He waits. And played over to Boyd, back to Lettieri, and now a nice save by McPhail. And then a good scoring chance down low for Wolf. Goaltender was a little bit out of position, but Wolf's shot got knocked down in traffic. Now we have a penalty called. This one goes against Tria, so it'll be an uncontested breakaway on Element. And hot puck in effect for both teams. Mayer comes in. Connor Mayer dakes and can't get the puck past Grosnick. Big save for him. So for the next 40 seconds, both teams into hot puck zone. Lettieri over to Boyd. Boyd for the finish. Denied. Great save by Carter McPhail. Lettieri. Boyd. Lettieri off the wall into the slot area. And here's a turnover. Hala the other way. Hala on the breakaway. Lettieri trying to back check. Leaves the puck back. Scoring chance here for Robbie Jackson. He trips over the goaltender. Wants a call. They're not calling that in Beauty League. Tony Lancette, one of our officials tonight, always does a great job. When I see him announce all the officiate all the levels, I see him officiate. But when you get to Beauty League, you don't blow the whistle much. So the hot puck has expired here for Element. Hala's shot high and wide. Middleton, Chalosky rolling out top. Now he sets up on the half wall, takes the pass from Hala. Chalosky looking for a soft pass down low. When you see those shots high and wide, it's typically that the goaltender got in position. There's no daylight. These guys are great shooters, and when they see the daylight close, they don't have many options, and sometimes those shots go wide. Christo Schmidt, one more pass back to Schmidt, and then a very nice save. I think Sweeney's out there with it. Might be Coop Miners. It's probably Coop Miners. Neutral zone. Seuss. Leyland. Leyland with a shot and a nice save by Grosnick. Little touch pass over to Christo. He can't get it back to Schmidt, however. Leyland. Hot puck has expired for both teams. At this point, this 9-4 5-goal margin is seeming pretty firm as neither team has hot puck remaining. Tria doesn't need it, but Element sure does. Kumonsi, Headmans, Christo. He's got Coop Miners if he can get the pass through, but what a great job breaking up the play by Chalosky. This is Coop Miners. He can't finish. That one gets knocked down, and now it is Element working the breakout. Middleton can't make the drop pass. Suis was trailing. Up ahead. Sweeney to the dots. Oh, what a play. Breaking it up is Chalosky. Then he stretches the pass. Got to be careful about a too many men whistle there. Doesn't happen. Play continues. It would have to be pretty egregious to get called in Beauty League, but they were in the midst of a line change when the pass, or not a line change, but a single player change. Mass over to Brink. Brink can't get that pass through. Kumonsi knocks it down. A little help maybe from Reinke. Kumonsi over to Fogarty. Less than 6 minutes to go. It's still a 5-goal game. Oh, that's big. You'd heard me say earlier, I wanted to see McPhail close up that 5-hole and make a big save between the legs just for his own sanity. And he did it right there because you had a beautiful move made by Kumonsi. Goaltender opened those legs up, puck was sliding in between, and he immediately shut them. And he's got to have that as a point of emphasis for the rest of the summer, just to make sure word's going to get out, right? Beauty leaguers all play at different levels on different teams, and somebody's going to be saying, hey, 5-hole on McPhail. So he wants to nip that talk in the bud right now. Wolf, zone entry. Sweeney one option. He plays Fogarty instead. Back to Chesley. Down low. Crack at it from Sweeney. And what a nice save made by Carter McPhail, who's played better as the game has worn on. Move over to the backhand. Denied. Huge save by Grosnick. Now it's Chesley. Pass to Forbert. Right-hand side. Gains the red. Gains the blue. Trailer man is Chesley. No pass coming, however. He did a little spin move to create some space. Took a shot. Breakaway the other way. And a shovel shot up and out of play. Went over the backhand. Hala can't finish. And Hala's a little bit snake bit. Hala on sides. It's 4 minutes to go in this 5-goal game. In the second game of the night, Jason Zucker made a lot of plays, a lot of finishes, and it was pretty exciting. And you see Hala kind of playing the same style, but not getting the finishes. He's been a little bit snake bit on getting the goals. Beautiful pass up here, right-hand side. Zone entry for Reinke. Gets it over to Boyd. Puck turns over, and it's Element the other way. Middleton calling for it. They play the trailer instead. Jackson follows his own rebound. He has the goaltender down, but they can't get the puck up over him. And this allows Tria to try to clear the zone, but it's knocked down by Jackson. Over to Hala. Into the slot area. Reinke Little pause, hesitation move. Plays this one up right-hand side. 2-on-1 with a trailer. Boyd shows. Boyd fakes the one-timer, makes the pass. Oh, what a huge save by Carter McPhail. He continues to impress late in the game, albeit in a one-sided match. Middleton, backhand pass, Schmidt. Chalosky can't get the finish. Another nice save made by Troy Grosnick. 2.5 minutes to go. Tria, zone entry, Nate Schmidt. Drops it back. Lettieri's got 5, going for 6. Follows his own rebound and into the mitt. Glove save, McPhail. Played over to Jackson. Down low, Forbert for the finish. Great job getting the stick on it for Grosnick. He'll poke it away. Our public address announcer, Adam Abrams, did say a 3-goal game in the final 2 minutes would be stop time. We don't have that. We hit the 2-minute mark, 5-goal margin, and they're going to run the clock until we get out of here less than 2 minutes from now. So I want to thank you folks, whether it was just this game or the whole evening. Thanks for being a part of tonight's presentation from Braemar Arena. Seuss plays Chalosky. And that pass from Chalosky, or excuse me, from Hala back to Chalosky does not connect. Hala, zone re-entry, little pause, then he off to the races, goes for the finish. And yet another nice save by Troy Grosnick. He's certainly played very well. I have a feeling player of the game will go to Vinny Lettieri. 5 goals in his season debut for DBL. Oh, Hala! I said he was having trouble scoring, and he heard me. He's like, take that, John, with a minute to go. That is an absolute lethal, backhanded, almost like a backhanded snapshot, post and in. That cuts the margin to 9-5. So we've had a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of goals. And we've seen a lot of great saves made, as we always expect with DBL action. If you're not familiar with how the season progresses, intensity picks up week to week until we finally get to the end, and that's going to look like a regular old hockey game. I mean, these guys just bring it all when you get to those John Scott Cup playoffs. Signing off from Braemar Arena for FloHockey, this has been the entire production crew led by Ray. My name is John Connolly here for Flo. DBL action, we will be back next week, Wednesday, and after that, Mondays and Wednesdays. Same bat time, same bat channel. Tria running their record 2. Let's see, did they go to 2-0? Yeah, Tria's 2-0. Tria and Tradition on top at 2-0. See you next week. See you, everybody.